Hello guys, today we'll be drafting a skirt pattern with the bump effect. And before we go on, these are the measurement: hip 42, waist 36, our weight to hip 10 inches, and our weight to upper hip is 8 inches. Now before we do that, we need to get a box. How do we get this box that you've seen right here? All you need to do is make use of your hip measurement. You divide it by 2, then you add 1 inch for ease. So that's going to give me 22. So from there to there is 22 inches. So the other side is the length of the skirt. So the length of my skirt is 21 inches. So let's go. Now, for you to get this one, we need to divide the pattern into 2, which is the center front and the center back. As you can see, always label. Now, from the center back, you need to take out 0.75, that's 3/4 of an inch, 3/4 of an inch away from the center back, 3/4 of an inch. So that's 0.75. You take that out, mark. So from the new point to the other side, divide whatever you have there by 2. Okay, then make a straight line down. So that is me taking 0.75 away from the center back, because our front panel and the back panel can be the same because of the bump at the back, obviously. So we go on to measure our waist to our upper hip, which is 8 inches. Then we'll measure our waist to our hip, which is 10 inches. Now note that this is starting from my actual waistline, so I won't be using any band from here. So it's starting exactly on my waist. So that is me measuring from waist to that is 8 inches. Then make a straight line. Input your waist measurement. That is, and my waist measurement is 36 inches. Before that, try and label. That's exactly what I'm doing now. So your waist measurement is 36 divided by 4. That's 9 plus 1 inch for that. Then my hip is 42 divided by 2. That's 10.5. So you connect it, and that's that. Then moving on, our nipple to nipple measurement, okay, or whatever you call it, bust span. Mine is 8 divided by 2. That's 4. So I come down by 5. So that's exactly what I'm doing there. Draw a straight line. Then you mark 1/2 inch on both sides. Okay, then you connect. Now the other side as well. Mark your waist plus 1 inch for that. Then you connect. Okay. So having done that, mark your dart. So the back dart is a bit longer than the front dart, so I used 5.5, or you can use 6. Then mark 1/2 inch to each side, then you connect. Okay guys, so we need to do something. We are almost done. Always know that your waistline can be that straight. Okay, so normally I go in by 1/2 inch. Okay, but because I get a little bit of tummy, so I'm gonna make use of 1 inch. So on this other side, you go up by 1/2 inch. So that's 1 inch and 1/2 inch. Then you connect, if that makes sense. Hope you're watching. So for the back pattern, you measure 1/2 inch, as you can see, which is what I did for the front pattern. Yeah, then you go up as well by 1/4 of an inch. Okay, 1/4 of an inch, you go up by 1/4 of an inch. That's 1/4 of an inch. You go up by 1/4 of an inch. Then you connect, as you can see. You connect the 2 lines. So this is going to sit properly on your waistline. So having done that, for the M line, for the bottom part, I'm going to go in by 2 inches, as you can see. Then for the back panel, you come in by 1 inch, and the other side you go in by 1 inch as well. Then you connect. this, you need to do this to make it fitted. The pattern is about fitted pencil skirt. Okay, but if you don't want it to be fitted, you're done. Just cut out without going in by 2 inches at the lower part. So we are practically done. We're done. All you need to do is cut that out. And if you're making use of band, so I'm going to teach you how. You need to close the dart. If you're gonna make use of band, close the dart. So at the upper line, you need to readjust, because obviously it's not going to align. So you need to shapen it well. Okay, you're gonna see how that turns out to be. Then I go in by 1.5. I use 1.5 if I'm using band, or probably 2 inches, but I think 1.5 is okay. Okay, so that's how you cut your band. Okay, if you're making use of band, close up the darts, then mark that out 1.5 all the way down. So you're practically done. All you need to do is just cut out. So that's cut out those excess, cut them out. We don't need them. So the shaded part are the ones you're gonna cut out. Okay, so moving on, I'll be showing you how to cut them out. And please guys, make sure you label your pattern. You might actually have someone you need to use the exact same measurements. So instead of you drafting, you can just go ahead and place it, and it saves a lot of time. So make sure you always label, because if you have the pattern and you don't even know how many inches is the waist, you get to take your time all over and start cutting and all that. You need to save yourself all the stress. Okay, so that's me cutting it out. I'm just trying to show you. Then now be careful. I like using this method of waist to hip, upper hip, because it doesn't, you don't get to have that sharp pointed edge. So you should try that out. So as I was cutting the band, I figured out that I didn't trace out the new line. So there was a bit of an error there. So I actually I did it well. You can see they are not properly aligned, so you need to correct that once you fold your pattern. You need to correct that. Okay, so get your, so that you won't be short of what's it called, dress. So that's me cutting it out after doing that. So you cut them out. If you're making use of a band, all you need to do is just cut out the other line, but I'm not doing that. I only use that as an illustration. Thank you for watching till the end. Please like, subscribe, and share. Next video, I will show you how to transfer this pattern to your fabric. Till then, peace.